Hello, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Just giving it a few minutes so everyone can get connected. Hey, Dee, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're well. Anastasia Gilmore with those cookies. How you doing? It's good to see you. So we'll get started in just a few minutes. Let everyone get a chance to connect. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Anastasia. Hey, Shakti, great to see you. I'm doing all right. Bit tired, but at least the allergies are gone, so that's a plus, right? I hope you're doing well. All right, sounds good. So just wait a few more minutes and we'll get started. Hello, Jamie. Hello and welcome. Helen, yes. Helen Gubenschul with those chocolate chip cookies. Yes, you know how to get my attention. Hope you've been well. All right, so we're going to get started in just a moment now. Looks like we got a few people connected, which is great. Shirley, hello and welcome. So this evening we're going to be doing a little bit of mediumship. Afterwards, I'll be doing a card reading, and that'll be by number. And then we'll pick a winner for a free private reading. So if you're at all interested in a free private reading, make sure that you stick around to the end. In order to qualify, make sure that you like and share, okay? So at the end of the event, I'm going to go through all the likes and the shares, and it's going to randomly select someone that has liked or shared, okay? All right, so we're going to get started. Okay. Aaron, hello. Christy, Shirley. So I'm going to start this evening by reading this poem, Edge of Wilderness by Joseph Shield. It is called One Day. One day there will be a sky that flows above the peace. One day there'll be a place safe for you and me. I see a world full of all that is good, a place that is kind and caring for each and every one. There is no more war, there is no more pain, there's no more lost children. They're all loved all the same. Everyone can find a meal or a shelter for rest, love and patience from the elders that can explain all the reasons why. A world where we honor each other's most holy place, a world where we finally see God's wonderful face. I'm not speaking of a world of golden robes and giant gates. I'm speaking of a world where we're all floating. I'm in some imaginary place. I'm not speaking of a world that just can't be. I'm speaking of a world where I can see all of us free. It's not difficult or hard to understand. I'm speaking of a world of fellowship of man. It's not so confusing or impossible, you see. It's a world where we help each other, where we love each other free. Sometime today, look into a child's face. Try to see the world as a much different place, not one that tears down our brother or our sister's hearts, not one that compares each other just to tear each other apart. I speak of a world that is not impossible to reach. I speak to you now from all that I can see, from ocean to ocean, from beach to beach, from all the mountain tops we could reach, from every inlet, polar cap to cap. This is what we need. It can happen in a snap. All we need is to journey inside, bring out the things that we all hide. Turn then those souls above, see the grace of God's love. You see, all it takes is love. All it takes is love. A little inspiration for everyone, a little reminder to love everyone and embrace that good positive energy, right? So, all right, a few more shout outs. Angela, hello. Sue, hello. Jacqueline, great to see you. Catherine, Denise Moore, great to see you. Mary. Well, I hope that you feel much better now, Jacqueline. I'll keep you in my prayers for some healing, okay? Just make sure you take a few deep breaths, all right? So, bring that energy down a little bit. Make yourself a little calmer, okay? Hey, Sandra, great to see you. All right, so at this point in the evening, we're going to move over to the mediumship. So I'm going to be checking the chat. We're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok at this point. So make sure that also don't be confused if I'm looking around. I have like 3 screens in front of me that are streaming. So make sure that you can take 80 to 90% of the information given. Okay. And if you can, let me know in the chat. And we'll go from there. Okay. And just give me a moment while I blend with those around us in spirit. All right, so I have I'm gonna say like a shorter, older woman with me. She's definitely giving me grandmother type vibes. And she appears to me to be very like hunched back, right? Okay, so you would remember and recognize her having like this type of leaned over posture that you never actually really remember her standing up straight. Always seems to be leaning over, and she presents to me also in a way where like there's a wooden cane. I'd like to say that it's like it appears to be a lighter wood color, right? So it's like a yellowish tone to it. Okay. And as I'm observing her and asking her to blend a little bit further, I also like see this type of white shawl over her. And she appears to also like her colors too, right? Like I'm seeing her with quite colorful sweaters, and you would remember like her having like this green, like it almost looks like this neon type green sweater. You'd notice her when she go into a room, and she's telling me like it wasn't like the only one, that she had like a pink one, yellow one. So she liked these bright colors. She also and as I'm describing her sweaters to her, she says, "Oh, they brighten my day." All right, so she had quite a loving loving aspect to her. Despite her back issues, despite her mobility, um, you would remember her um, really doing whatever she could for you, specifically in the forms of like gifts. Like she would bring forward these little gifts all the time, um, and there's something about a coin too, a coin or a quarter. Um, Let me know in the chat if this woman reminds you of any of your grandmothers, um, and then we'll make a connection from there. While you're typing in the chat, um, I'm going to go a little bit further with her. Okay, um, she lets me know that um, she outlived her husband. It sounds and the way that she's saying like 20 comes to my mind. So it's like say she outlived him by I would like I would say 20 years, 20-ish years in that range. Um, she's also she doesn't appear to me to be like an incredibly active woman like some of the types of people that we've had on here, right? um, she seems more calm, more composed. She's perfectly happy. I almost feel like in a rocker or some type of chair that has a rocking type motion, um, where she's quite happy doing like. And as I'm observing her, I'm going to describe the scene that I'm being shown to you. It's like a newspaper or a crossword puzzle. I see that there's like a needlework kit on the side. Like how many people would keep like these type of things like in old cookie tins. Um, so this very much reminds me of that. Like it was like where she could reach it. Maybe she was done with like the crossword or her paper or whatnot, and then she'd reach over and you know start the needlework or continue it or at least try, is what I'm getting. Um, Denise Thomas Moore, this does this connect with you? Let's see if anyone else. Jillian, okay. Um, you let me know if 80 to 90% of this information connects to you. And I will continue with her as well. Just like really, I'd like to say adorable in a way. I would say like a really, really, she's really, really sweet woman. Um, okay, about 80%, Jillian. Okay. Let me go a little bit further and get some more specific information. Maybe we can see if it's for Denise Thomas Moore or Jillian. So if I can ask her to show me something that will separate the two of you. Okay, so you're out, Denise? Okay. All right, so okay. Um, so for whomever this is for, you would understand you would know that you actually have um, a bag of this needlework. The bag is in a drawer. Okay. Um, and she's showing me that, it appears to be like in the top right part of this drawer. Okay. Let me know if that resonates with either of you. Okay. She also lets me know that there's, oh, what is she showing me? It's like going for a walk, but like with some difficulty, right? Like she would like to go out. She would like to go to the market with you. She would like to Mm. But like despite like, like her hunchback, like she's showing me that, she does get out, that she is out there, that she is, like doing the shopping kind of thing, right? But like, like at her own leisure, at her own pace. Um, she's also showing me a bus stop as well. Okay. So these are memories that you would have. Um, Let me know, Denise, if you remember either going like out to the market with her. Um, there's a bus stop. I'm seeing, she's showing me the numbers 26 or 56 is what I'm seeing. 20, or is it 2656? And 2656 could be significant to her. Um, so keep that in mind as well. Okay. Okay, Jillian. So you are taking that part going out and taking the bus later on. Okay. So I would say that you're about still 80% with me or so. Let me see what else that she can show me. Jillian, I want you to hold on to that number 2656. If that comes back to you out of your memory, let me know. Send me a message. I'm quite curious as to why I'm being shown 2656. Okay. Beautiful, Jillian. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. All right. All right. So I'll be honest, like my energy is fading a little bit. My connection with her is going a little bit. Let me see if I can get anything else from her. A little bit something for you. Um, I'm being shown as so I'll describe what I'm seeing to you. I'm being shown like a table. It's got some flour on it. There's some rolling pins. Um, it's like she's in the process of baking, like I like to say like cookies, and there seems to be something about them. Seem to be something like I would say lemon about them as well. Um, there's also like she's showing me as well like this like mm, that you have like these recipes or where they are. Okay. Um, I'm not going to go any further because the connection has gone, but I just want to give you my love, Jillian. I thank you for sharing your grandmother with us, and I thank your grandmother for stopping by. Um, I send my love to her, and I send my love to you and your family as well. Um, Beautiful person. What I could see from her, she was really beautiful, really really sweet woman. All right, so we'll go into the next contact. Nena, a few more shout outs. Nena, great to see you. And hello and welcome, Tara. Great to see you as well. And happy holidays. So, all right, so I'm going to go into the next contact here. And while I'm getting my energy together, I'll make sure you like and follow. And at the end of the event, I will give away a free reading. All right, so The next person that's blending with me, um, he he's rather masculine, uh, brown hair. It's like a mustache on him. Very much a tough kind of character. Okay, um, and for whatever reason, he presents to me initially as shirtless, right? So, well, you never know, Nana. So he's very the character that's presenting to me, like very masculine, very tough looking, brown hair, brown eyes, mustache, presents to me as shirtless. This is it's kind of like how you would remember him. Um, he tells me that, like, these are memories that you would have of him, like when he was like doing things like, and like what I hear from him is like, oh, I hated being sweaty, right? So like he just like, and I believe these are his words, would be like, the hell with it, right? Just take it off and go about his business or hobbies and things around the house. So very much just in his own right himself. Um, so as I'm following him around, he's also the type of person that's like, he very much also like, let me see if I describe this correctly to what I'm seeing. Um, you wouldn't necessarily see him in the kitchen much, but you'd see him at the barbecue, right? Okay, so that was kind of like his things, like, and as I see that, it's like hamburgers type thing, like hamburger type guy, right? And he liked to make his own. And that might be all he could do, but he was quite happy with it, right? Um, right. And as I'm observing him, like I'm seeing like him like really like shirtless, like these hamburgers and like having a beer, right? And he says to me, like, can't you tell my favorite season's summer? Very interesting character. Um, Let me go a little deeper with him and see if we could figure out who this is for. Um, if you recognize the information currently, or you recognize this person, or you feel it's for you, let me know in the chat. Thank you, Julian. I love that. All right, so we have possibly Tara, Anastasia, and Carolyn. Okay, let me go a little bit further. Invite them in, give them permission. Let's see what other information he can show me. Um, right. Okay. So he shows me that he didn't help in the kitchen. Okay. So um, he kind of gives me the impression I was like off his radar, or like not part of like what he would be into, right? Not kind of like in the kitchen. Um, I'd say most of the time, like he wouldn't even be putting away like the dishes. I do very much feel like I'm with a father or a father-like figure. Okay. Um, right. So let me connect with him. Let me follow him around a bit more. Um, all right. So you can take that, Anastasia. You can take that he didn't help around in the kitchen. Okay. He just brought in the meat. All right. let me get some more information from him. Let's see if we can narrow it down a little bit further, okay? Okay. I do believe I'm with you, Anastasia, because um, not only do I feel I'm being pulled that direction, um, I hear the words "here for mom," "here for your mother." Okay, so what I'm hearing from him now is that he kind of wished he would help around more. Okay, that that he wasn't as blunt as he was with everybody. Okay, so you would understand that there were certain moments where he was just tough to be around. Okay, that he was hard to be around sometimes, right? I mean, absolutely loving and endearing to you, but not the easiest guy to get along with sometimes. Um, and this is the way he acts and presents himself to me. Um, he tells me that he took care of you and mom the best that he could, the best that he knew how. Okay, that it reflects off the ways that he was brought up, right? So very type of like kind of like chauvinistic behavior, and this feels like something that was passed down to him from his values. Um, so you would understand that as well, um, right? So I am getting a lot of those like regrets as well. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling this type of very apologetic behavior coming forward. Okay. Um, I feel and I know that there is a concentrated effort on his part right now to, and I quote because I'm hearing it, make things right. Okay. Trying to make things right. Uh, you would, he asks me, he's like, do you feel me pushing? Like you would feel something pushing you on your shoulder, like a push or like this. He's like, do you feel this? Do you feel me pushing? Is what he says. He says, I'm trying to get your attention. I'm trying to show you. Okay. You do feel that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, Anastasia. Okay. He wants you to know that this is him. Okay. He's very much strongly around you right now, and very much strongly around your mom as well. Okay. Um, he says it pains him to see what's going on, and he wishes that he could help more. Okay. So what I'm hearing is, please listen to me when I push you or when I touch you. Okay. Because these are moments where that are important. Okay. These are moments where he's trying to get your attention because of a thought that you're having, right? Okay. So what I want you to do is, when you feel him around, okay, and when you feel this touch, and it's kind of like, hey, like, hey, wake up, that kind of thing. Okay. uh I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and ask, what is it I need to know, Dad? Okay. And I want you to pay very close attention to the first thought you get. Okay, Anastasia? And he tells me he's not going to leave like before. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but he says he's not going to leave like before. Okay. That he's there, he's with you. Okay, Anastasia. Um, he's quite powerful, a man of will, I would say, because his energy is strong. I feel that initially when he came through, he came in with quite a few different people, but he just kind of dominated and pushed them apart. Um, so let me see if there's something that he wants to say before I let him go. Okay. He says never give up. Okay, Anastasia. So there's some thoughts in your mind, some thoughts, some negativities about giving up. Do not do that. Okay. Do not give up. It says have the faith. Okay. All right, Anastasia. So much love to you, much love to your father, and much love to your mother. Okay. So I'm going to wish him well. I'm going to send him love. I thank you, Anastasia, for sharing him, and I thank him for coming. Oh, I need to take some energy from that. That was really a very strong soul. He's very, very strong, Anastasia. I really, really want you to know that. He's really beside you. He's doing everything that he possibly can. Um, I found him to be very energetic. I found him to be very, very protective of you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Julian. Hello, Marcy. And hello to you again, Dee. Great to see you as well. Dee says hello to everybody. She's on YouTube. Let me get my composure. We'll see if we can get another one to blend with us this evening. So yeah, make sure you get your likes and your shares out. So we'll be giving away that private reading later. Okay. For what it's worth, Anastasia, he nearly made me cry at the end. It nearly makes me cry right now. So very intense love. I'm not even sure I could do it just to describe how intense it is. So yeah. All right. Hello, Freddie. Hello, V. Hello, Florence. And just take a moment to clear my energy, and we'll do another contact. All right. So I'm immediately seeing gentleman. Um, he's showing me like a pinstripe shirt. Um, I'm seeing him seated at a desk. Okay. I'm seeing his suit jacket. Um, it's either on, it looks like sometimes it's on his chair behind him, sometimes it's on the coat rack to his side. You would understand him to be an office worker. Okay. Uh, he shows me, and as I'm observing him, like I see a little bit of jewelry. I see a ring. I see his watch. Um, I have to say that he had two different kinds of watches. Like a silver or gold, but um, or it could very well possibly be a combination thereof. Um, I know not very significant, but let me keep describing him. Um, I see him with his sleeves rolled up. He's at his desk. He's doing his work. He's in the office. Um, Larger type character as well. Okay. You recognize him to be shaven, uh, shorter brown hair, uh, it's fairly neatly combed. Okay. So he is a gentleman that did take care of his looks. And this was, in line with the job at the office. Okay. Um, However, he did not take such great care of his health, right, or what he was eating. Um, and he lets me know that this was stress. This was a very stressful job. This very stressful position. It was very stressful for him to. He says to feed the family, right? So I ate what I wanted. Is what he tells me. Is what he told me. Um, and you mean you would recognize and you would understand that this position is stressful. So D, you recognize this person as Joe. Is that correct? Do you recognize all the information? And just to let everyone know, D is on YouTube. So if you want to see her comments, you can look on YouTube. So you recognize this man to be Joe. Okay. And you recognize all the information. Okay. Thank you, D. All right. Let me continue a little bit with Joe then. Okay. So this like something you would understand, D, and you would remember like you're like a coffee drinker, right? And not only did he really enjoy his coffee, I feel like this is a man that like really needed it. And what's particularly interesting to me about him is like he gives me this memory. He's like, you would know that it would make me hot and sweat. That's why I would like roll up my sleeves and put my jacket down, right? Um, it's like I hated being hot. Okay. So you recognize the business aspect, you recognize the coffee drinking, you recognize the way that he presented himself. Okay, beautiful, D. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can draw him back into me and back into my aura, so I can get a little bit more information for you, D. Um, at this point, I'm just observing him working, and I want to see a little bit more about his life. Okay. Um, I do feel and I do understand, and you would recognize that he really he did everything that he could for like everyone around him. Okay, and that this keeps coming up with him, but he's like, I am me. I am me. I am who I am. Okay, and he was very unapologetic about this. He was, he uses the word outlandish. Interesting. He's it's not really a word that I use. Okay. He's a very outlandish type character as he describes himself. He says in your face as well, right? Okay. So you recognize that? Okay. And you gave the message at his wake. Oh, bless you, D. Hmm. Go a little bit further with him, but I will be honest, D, my energy is a bit faded at this point. So I'm not seeing as clearly as I should be. Okay. But let me go a little bit further with him for you, D. And just so everyone knows, Dee is on YouTube. So if you want to see her confirmations, they're on YouTube. Something about New Jersey comes into mind as well. Okay. You would remember or recognize that his business has something to do with being in New Jersey, or he was in New Jersey quite a lot. Does this sync with you, Dee? Do you know this? Yes. Okay. Beautiful. You know what he tells me? You could always make me smile. Not everyone could do that, but you, Dee, you could always make me smile. And for that, I always love you, is what I hear. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let him go because I can't. My energy with him is not connected as clearly as I would like it. And this is probably because my energy is fading at this point. Okay. He lived and worked in Jersey. Beautiful, Dee. Thank you for sharing that. And we thank you for sharing him. I send you my love, Dee. And I send my love to Joe as well. And I thank him for coming by. And you have his picture next to you. Beautiful. See, when spirit comes in, you can feel that connection. You can feel that, you can feel is what we say, like feel the essence of it. Jillian, I have done a little bit of work with the interdimensionals, and I have tried connecting with ETs as well. I have done some meditations on my roof at night, and I've seen some very interesting, unexplained phenomena in the sky. After the meditation, I haven't explored it as much as I wanted to, but to answer your question, I have done a little bit of it. A little bit of it, yes. Hello, Mimi. Flavia, hello. Lana, great to see you. My voice is going at this point. So what I'm going to do, let me see if I have the energy for another. If not, I'm going to go to the cards, okay? CE5, beautiful. Those were the meditations that I followed on my roof. I think what's really particular, what's really fascinating about that, Jillian, is that when you set that intention, when you set that, meditation, out into the universe, they do respond. I do see the signals from the skies, after those types of meditations. Beautiful. And the last time that we did a meditation on my roof, actually, we had like this green light come down, and it hit my friend's foot. And I think what's particularly interesting about that is my house is, the only thing behind my house is thousands of acres of jungle. There's nothing behind it, and I'm at the highest point. So it's not possible that someone was shining something down on us. It also, it appeared like a laser as well, but like more faded, maybe because it was higher up. I don't exactly know, but we saw it clear as day. Oh, beautiful, Jillian. Yeah, I got the third eye action going. All right, everyone. So I'm going to move over to a card reading because I believe I've used all my energy for this evening. I can tell because my voice is going, which is kind of like my signal to say, like, okay, you're tapped out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a collective card. and then I'll pick a winner for the free reading. And the last winner was Shakti. So it's great to see you here. Oh, Julian, that's amazing. I'd very much be interested in that. If you could send me a private message, Julian, about the group that you run, I'd love to check it out. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go by number, okay, so that everyone gets a little bit of inspiration. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. What number calls out to you? 1, 2, 3, or 4. And ask Spirit for messages of the highest and greatest good for the numbers 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right. Cards are selected, and so shall they be. My number ones, I have the Take a Moment card for you. Take a moment, okay? So if you were drawn to number 1, or if you picked number 1, this is not a time for you to rush into any decisions, okay? Take your time. Go at your own speed, okay? Do not let anyone rush you into anything at this point, my number ones, okay? Take your time. Go at your pace. Follow your intuition on any decisions that you're about to make. Don't rush into them. Take your time. Feel that intuition. Feel that guidance, okay? This is just a very important moment for my number ones to take their time and not to rush into anything, okay? Because oftentimes, if we rush into decisions, like our analytical mind may take over. We may reason like logically with this, which is fine. But I urge you to combine that with your intuition, okay? Feel that intuitive pull. Feel that pull, which direction your intuition is signaling, okay? Feel that. And I'd like to say, like, feel it from your heart, okay? So feel that direction, feel that choice, feel that pull for whatever decisions you may encounter, okay, my number ones? My number twos, I have a card from my number twos, and that is the Soul Power card, okay? Soul Power. This is a card that comes up when, like to say, when you're having a hard time, okay? When, things might not be going exactly the way you want them to be going. You're trying, and you're trying, okay? Things may seem difficult. You may have anxieties, or you may have certain types of fears, right? This is a reminder to dispel all those emotions. Get rid of them. They don't serve you. Only the highest and best good. This card is a reminder to you to help you realize that you are this beautiful soul. That yes, you're here on the physical 3D plane, but you have this beautiful soul of light. It is, for lack of a better word, infinite, and you can weave the universe into your existence, okay? Remember that you have this infinite power within you, okay? So whatever it is that you're encountering right now, whatever difficulties it is, whatever might give you like this stuck feeling that you're trying to, get rid of, let it go. Realize that you are the light. You are the key. Realize what is in the middle of the card. Okay? You are that very light. What you need to do, my number twos, is you need to get rid of that negative energy. You need to get rid of any of those negative thoughts that might be holding you back. Yes, the outside world may make us feel certain things, and maybe we can't do exactly what we want, Do not let it affect your energy. Okay, my number twos? Remember that you will be overcoming. Believe it. Okay, believe it. Do not doubt it. All right, my number threes. My number threes. I have the receive card for my number threes. Okay. Above all else, this card is a reminder that you are a beautiful, loving soul, and it's okay to receive. It is a time for you, my number threes, to open your energy up to receive from this universe. Okay. Your intuitions have been set, your wishes cast, prayers heard. It is time for you to receive. Okay. Do not doubt it. Do not doubt what it is you ask the universe for. To each of you, it's different. Okay, my number threes. But this is a time where you are going to be receiving those intentions realized. Okay. What you need to do is you need to open your heart and you need to just ease into it. Okay. And the best thing that I can say to you all is to feel it. To feel it as if it's realized. To feel that wish, that prayer, that intention as if it is done. And then accept it and receive it once it's in front of you. Okay, my number threes? All right, my number fours. Number fours of a card that doesn't come up very often, and it's the nature card. Okay, this is a card that it absolutely resonates to me. It shows up to people that love to be out in nature. It's a reminder that to escape the complexities of this world, to escape, to kind of like get rid of the artificial from time to time, to go into the natural world, to go into a state where you could appreciate natural beauty, recharging yourself. Okay, so the people that have picked number four, you have a specific infinity to the outdoors, specific infinity to like outdoor activities. You feel at peace in the outdoors, my number fours. Okay, and this is a reminder to you to embrace that. And whenever you have like where you feel saturated from the artificial, and I'm saying that because there is very something much about my number four's energy where you can get like overly saturated with anything that's artificial or kind of like man-made. You may feel overwhelmed by technology at times, or like certain aspects. I would urge you to do whatever meditation you can. Like, and I do realize, we live all over the world, everyone in this chat. In some places it's summer, some places it's winter. In places where you can't exactly go outside and embrace nature, you can embrace it where you are. How so? The meditation. Okay, meditation would be my choice. Specifically, meditations with sounds of nature, I feel resonate very much with my number fours. They do teleport you guys to a different place, don't they? So for my number fours, I very much encourage you, if you are, experiencing like that you need a break, you want to go for a walk, maybe you can't, do a meditation on nature, bring those sounds of nature back into your aura, and like the rushing of waves, the flowing of a stream, the chirping of birds. Meditate and be there. Go to your place, go to your happy place. Experiencing that grounding energy, my number fours, okay? Because you very much need that kind of grounding in your life to deal with like what is around you and the artificiality around, okay? So for my number fours, I hope that helps you a lot. If you feel any pent up anxieties, you need to like experience that release. My number fours, very much do a grounding meditation. Make sure it has nature sounds in it, okay? And whatever resonates with you, chirping birds, flowing streams, the ocean. So it's different to each and every one of you, right? So it will really help you a lot, especially this time of year where everything can seem very tight and overwhelming. Okay. All right. All right. So let me put my cards away and we shall pick a winner for the free private reading. Okay. So I hope that gives everyone a little bit of something to, finish off their week with and go into the holiday season if I don't see you again. I will be doing more events. I'm going to definitely be doing an event this weekend. I'd like to say Sunday. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly what event on Sunday, but there'll be an event on Sunday. All right. So let's pick a winner, shall we? All right. So let me just reload the chats and we're going to be shuffling chats and likes from YouTube, Facebook, and this time TikTok as well. Okay. All right. All right. So we have a winner. The winner is Mohan108. Mohan108. Okay. So I'm going to type your name in the chat. And you are on TikTok. Okay. So Mohan108. You need to head over to Facebook, Mohan, to claim the free private reading. Okay. So head over to my Facebook page and send me a message there. All righty. So thank you everyone for coming along, for enjoying our hour together. I hope that, it inspired you. I hope that everyone got a little something out of it. And yeah, so let me know if you like the mediumship events. If the next event should be mediumship, it should be a card reading, pendulum, or a meditation. Let me know in the chat below and I'll check the results later. And that's the type of event that we'll have next time. Okay. All right. I love you all, everyone. So see you soon. Let me know in the chat. I'll check them later. Okay. All right. Love you all. See you. Take care.